What's up, Orange Slices, and welcome back to Pokemon Black and White 2. Last episode, we made it to the Giant Chasm, where we have the Plasma Frigate once again for the final time. So let's go ahead and talk to these dudes. His silly looking quillfish hairstyle. You know what, Mose, that's kind of true. You do have some quillfish ass looking hair, so what's up with these guys? I guess they're not really doing anything. But here in the Plasma Frigate for the final time, up there you can actually check out Kyurem. He's just kind of chilling over there, chilling because it's cold. But yeah, the only way we can actually go is down here. Up there, you know, there's Kyurem, but he doesn't actually do anything. And right off the bat, we've got a nice little double battle against some Plasma Grunts. Today's episode might be a little bit longer than usual because I do want to get most of this frigate done today. So we'll see how it goes. I might actually skip a lot of the battles because a lot of them are actually probably going to be very long. Like this one here, because, I mean, the dude has like a million Pokemon, so I don't know, we'll see how it goes though. I may actually end up skipping a lot of the battles, kind of like I did back in Heart Gold Soul Silver, where I'd skip the battle and then let you know what kind of Pokemon the trainer had. So let's actually go ahead and do that. And so there we go, we take out the mean old Mr. Garbodor, that ugly looking piece of trash. It literally is a piece of trash, but anyway, that guy had a couple of Pokemon there, Whirlipedes, Scrafties, Golbats, and whatever they had at the beginning. So there we go. What's up with you? What are you even? Lord N learned the error of his ways and changed the course to a better path. Yes, we have heard about this. We've heard about the fact that N is now a good guy apparently, and you guys are the evil ones, I guess. I don't know why we keep hearing about this, but there are actually two trainers that you can battle here. You can't actually avoid them by walking behind them like so, but I would recommend you battle them anyway because this area here will be a pain otherwise. This area here, like I mentioned, if you're playing White 2, this is the area that you would have been in the beginning where you have to press the switches and stuff, but if you're playing Black 2 like I am, then you do this area second and there's no switches to press, but rather a password to find because that's basically what we're going after here, and that dude may have actually told us about it, but I'm basically trying to get over to a trainer in the bottom right because there's one of those dudes that like heals up your Pokemon, and I'm basically trying to get to him because he's basically one of the most useful trainers here, but unfortunately we've got this guy standing in the way with a nice little Krokorok and also a Crocodile being taken out very easily by Fubuki. Fubuki hasn't really been all that much in battles, mainly because, I don't know, I guess I'm dumb and I think that Fubuki's not up to the levels, but Fubuki's actually one of our higher level team members, so I'm just dumb I guess, but there's the dude that heals your Pokemon. You may have saw him there for a second, but we gotta take out this chick first with a nice little Eradicate. Also a Watch Hog on that girl there, but, I mean, who really cares about Watch Hogs at this point? They've become kind of a staple for Team Plasma, haven't they? I don't know, Team Plasma actually has some pretty, not generic, but they do have sort of the same Pokemon every time, which, it does go back a little bit to the Team Rocket sort of standard of having Raticates and Golbats and that kind of stuff. I don't really remember what Team Rocket had. There weren't really that many options for them, considering they were only in first and second gen, but hey, they had some pretty cool Pokemon. Here though, Team Plasma, other than having, you know, the Team Rocket standard, they do have their 5th gen stuff like Scrafties and Pawniards. Actually, Pawniard seems to be a staple of the Shadow Traid, but yeah, they have their Pokemon, like Watch Hog, I guess, is one of them, and whatever, but anyway, this area is actually very confusing, so I'm gonna go ahead and take out these two dudes on the other sides, and I'll see you when I take them out so that we can hopefully figure out the puzzle. So let's go ahead and do that. And there we go, 2 grunts taken. Here's the hint, the password is the name of a legendary Pokemon in the New Unova region. I don't know why I said new, but you can see this little fence, electric fence over here. Before, we had to activate some switches to actually get it done with. I didn't mean to do that. But now we actually need a password, and if you're playing Pokemon White 2 instead of Black 2, basically the role will be reversed, and in this room you will see a bunch of switches, basically, and in the previous, or in the room that we did in the 2 episodes ago, you will actually be looking for some passwords within some Team Plasma Grunts and stuff. So there we go. We are actually looking for a card key, not a password per se, but there is a password involved as well. I meant to get over to that item, but I guess I suck, and now I've gotten myself trapped. There we go, now I can actually get to the item. It's just a zinc though. I don't even know where the card key is, to be honest, but let's hope that we can find it somewhere around here. I'm not sure. I think you have to battle a grunt for it, so let's just go ahead and go down here and try to battle off as many grunts as we can. Like I said, they all mainly have the same kind of Pokemon, so let's go and take them all out. I take it back though, Team Plasma is definitely a lot more diverse Pokemon-wise than Team Rocket. I don't know, that girl had a Zangoose, which I thought was pretty cool because even though it is, is Zangoose even a poison type? I don't know, it's a poison sort of Pokemon, so it's still like, you know, the generic types they usually have, but it's still a lot more diverse than, you know, just seeing Golbats and Raditz every single time. But there we go, that is actually the girl that gives you the card key. However, I am going to try to take out all the rest of the trainers around here, just for a little bit of extra experience on the team, so let's do it. And so there we go, a Scolipede for that girl. My favorite Pokemon's a dragon type. Okay, I already knew it's a dragon Pokemon from Unova. But yeah, throughout all the hints, you guys should be able to figure out what the Pokemon for the code is quite easily. The code can actually either be Zekrom or Reshiram, or it can actually be a sequence of numbers, which I would assume they just kind of give you numbers in orders. But yeah, let's go ahead and enter the password here. It shouldn't be too difficult since we know it, and I don't think it's case sensitive, so let's just go ahead and put it all in super high caps. But yeah, it can either be Reshiram, Zekrom, or a random combination of letters, or sorry, numbers, I believe. So there we go. We've succeeded in entering the password, and now the barrier is deactivated. So like I said, if you're playing White 2, this will be the first puzzle, but for us it was the second one here, Black 2. So here's Zinzolin. The device is indestructible. You will never be able to release Curem. You don't have the sense to know when to quit, it seems. It's an act of mercy on my part to bring this to an end now. Oh boy, I didn't even realize we have a battle against Zinzolin once again. Awesome sauce. Let's go ahead and take him out one last time, I believe. This will be the last time that we battle him. However, he's actually not going to be the final boss here. I probably should have gone and healed up, but I'm an idiot sometimes, so it's alright. Let's go ahead and take him out. He is basically going to have exactly the same Pokemon that he did in the last time we battled him with Q on our side, or Mose, or whatever you named your rival. Nice guy Q, the rival, but basically he's going to have, I think, one level higher on each Pokemon, and that's about it. Other than that, he should be exactly the same Pokemon. I don't know why I always go for Heat Crash. I should probably just go for Hammer Arm, because it would most likely be more effective than Heat Crash, because they're not really that weak, or sorry, not that light Pokemon, I guess. But anyway, Hammer Arm away, and there we go. One hit kill on you, buddy. Nice try, man. Last Pokemon should be Weavile, just like before, so Zinzolin, kind of a pushover if you've got a fire type or a fighting type at this point, which in this game, there are a lot of those, so you should have no trouble taking this guy out, because he's got, you know, mainly ice types, and Weavile is super weak to fighting type, so if you have one of those, no problemo for you. I'd say fighting is probably more effective than fire anyway, but beaten again! No matter, Team Plasma will get the last laugh! No, I don't think so, man. I really don't think so, but, hurrah! What is that? What did I even do? I guess that controls the temperature. I don't know what we're changing it to, but hey, we got a black switch and a white switch, just like Black and White, and I guess we can't go over here? I don't think so. Yep, he's gonna stop you. So let's go ahead and go to the other side, because I believe we've got a pretty important battle upcoming. Let's go and check it out. I probably should have healed up, but I'm dumb sometimes, so yeah. We've actually got Colress. Welcome. I was asked by an acquaintance to help with this research. What I desire is to bring out the entirety of Pokemon potential. If I can accomplish that, I don't care what it takes. If it means this strength must be brought out by the interactions between Pokemon and trainers, then so be it. If it means you have to use a merciless approach, like Team Plasma's, and force out all the Pokemon's power, then so be it. And yes, if the entire world is be destroyed as a result, then so be it! That aside, the reason I have been traveling all over Unova and battling many trainers is because I was testing the viability of this approach to bringing out the full strength of Pokemon. In that respect, you've done an amazing job. Well now, me if you have the answer they'll desire of not. If you're ready, come at me! I'm actually not ready. I'm gonna heal. And there we go, all healed up. I have actually also put Pumbaa up first because I believe Colress has mainly Steel-type Pokemon, so let's go ahead and challenge him. Let us begin! It is the final battle against Colress. I don't think it's actually the last battle, but it's probably the most important battle against him. So this time he is actually Team Plasma Colress. As before, he was, I think, just Trainer Colress or Scientist Colress or something like that. Now he is actually officially affiliated with Team Plasma. So first off, on his roster, we are going to see a nice little Magneton, who is actually just going to Volt Switch right out, which kind of sucks for me because I was hoping he would stay in and play for a little while. Oh my goodness, that That was definitely a critical hit. Thank you for that, Colress. I really appreciate you switching out to frickin' Magnezone for some reason, but hey, you're gonna get Hammered Arm nonetheless, and that's actually gonna make me slower, but holy crap, he's got Sturdy. Of course he's gotta have the Sturdy. Who doesn't have Sturdy? That's great. Pretty sure he's gonna be faster than me as well, so maybe this is the end of Pumbaa. Okay, never mind, he's gonna go for a full restore, so I probably could have gone for another Hammer Arm, but hey, I'm dumb sometimes, so doesn't really matter. Let's see a Flamethrower. Yep, once again he's got Sturdy, so it wouldn't have really mattered. So I tried to heal up, and it was to no avail, so there goes Pumbaa. That kind of sucked, but hey, we take out Magnezone, his first Pokemon, who actually decides to Sturdy it up twice, which kind of sucks for me, but good for Colress, I guess. So next up is going to be Kling Klang. I know that one of these Pokemon actually has a balloon. I don't know if it was actually Magnezone there. Oh no, it is this guy, Air Balloon, which basically makes it so that if you try to use Earthquake or something, it won't work. At least until you hit it first, because once you do hit it, the balloon pops and then he's no longer... It's basically like having Levitate on the balloon. So once you hit it once, it actually pops the balloon and then you can hit it with ground type moves as normal. And he's got Gear Grind. I actually don't even... Holy crap! I did not remember what this move does, but it actually is a 2-hit move, or two hit... Yeah, it hits you 2 times or more. I don't know if it does more actually, but... At least 2 times, let's be safe with that. Next up is going to be Metang, which is, I think, half Psychic type, so probably not going to have a great time here with Jump Kick, but let's go for it anyway. Probably just going to be, yep, neutral effective there, so that kind of sucks. Oh, it's Media Mash. It's the Monster Mash. It's the Media Mash. That kind of sucks for Bambi there, but we are actually going to switch over to Fubuki. I don't think it can actually do that much damage, but hey, Fubuki is a fat-ass little, not really little, but a fat-ass whale. Walrus, not whale. I don't even know what I'm thinking anymore. But let's go for Surf and hope for the best here. He's actually gonna go for Agility, which is gonna raise his speed, but I don't think that matters. Actually, apparently it does matter, because now he's faster and super effective as well. But hey, you didn't do that much damage. You just made me flinch, which kind of sucks. But hey, there you go. Now you miss your attack, so it kind of evens out, even though you got a crit on me on the first turn with your stupid ass Volt Switch. But I don't mind that at all. Next up is going to be Beheeyem, which is actually a Psychic type. It's actually the little alien Pokemon, the evolution of Elgium, I think. So let's go ahead and switch out to Midna, who I have yet to teach Foul Play. So that's kind of a bummer for me, because I can't take this guy out other than Bite. I do have Shadow Ball, but hey, Shadow Ball is not really a great move right now. Bite, however, is doing more than half damage and actually makes it flinch. So great job, Beheeyem. Nice try, but Midna is way too good for you. At level 53 already. Holy crap, 54. Midna, you definitely need to get away from that EXP share, man. You are getting way too much from that thing. But anyway, final Pokemon, I believe, is going to be back to Magneton. So let's go ahead and go into Nimbus here. I think he was actually faster on the first turn. So let's see if we can get off a sort of Dragon Pulse paralyzes or something. Paralysis, not paralyzes. Or basically paralyze it. It doesn't... Oh gosh, I didn't even realize it was not very effective. So I guess I'm going to have to heal up Pumbaa. And so here we go, we now have Pumbaa out to battle, so let's go for a Hammer Arm. I don't think Sturdy will actually kick in this time, but he does go for Volt Switch, which kind of sucks, excuse me. At least he doesn't have any more Pokemon left to switch out to, so there we go. 1 Hammer Arm to finish off this exciting battle against Colress. One last time. Actually, not the last time, I keep confusing myself, but there goes Colress, basically. Oh man, we sure got a lot of money from that dude. 10,400 Pokemonies. So strong! You're a very strong trainer indeed. So let me ask you this. Are you thinking of reaching even higher heights by understanding each other as Pokemon and trainer? I see. To me, that is an ideal answer. To think that's what you actually believe. You bring out the power of your Pokemon with respect and love. Excuse me for repeating myself, but if it will make Pokemon stronger, I don't care what it takes. If interacting with Pokemon can increase their powers only to a certain point, then their strength will be brought out using scientific approach, even without a conscience. But you have shown me the potential of your approach. To me, whether Team Plasma wins or whether you win will decide how the relationship between people and Pokemon should be. So, where will this be settled? Step on the warp panel on the other side of the room where Kyurem is being held. Good luck in battle. Alright, thank you, Colress. Would have been actually kind of cool if he gave us some kind of TM or something after beating him, because I feel that he's a pretty important boss, so it would have been kind of cool to see him give you some sort of TM or something. But this guy should not stop us this time. Okay, apparently, oh, no, he's just gonna run away like a little pussy. Okay, that's cool of you. Thank you so much for stepping out of the way, bro. I appreciate it. But anyway, guess who it is?
That blasted Colress. The fool is far too committed to pure science. This is how he repays me, for making him the boss of Team Plasma. How dare he put personal intellectual curiosity before our ultimate mission of conquering Unova. How fortunate for you, few get to be the sole audience member for one of my speeches. Team Plasma will use its knowledge and technology to take Kyurem's true power to its absolute limit and freeze the Unova region. The terrified people in Pokemon will bow at Team Plasma's, no, at my feet! Kyurem is an empty being, the remnants of a certain Pokemon when it split into Reshiram and Zekrom. My desire is absolute rule of Unova. That's right, Kyurem will be the vessel into which my desires will be poured. Lord Ghetsis, Kyurem has been transferred. It's finally here. The wonderful era in which I am the absolute ruler of Unova has finally arrived. I'll let you take care of this.
Wait, you're one of the Shadow Traid, right? Tell me about the Purloin that was stolen in Aspertia. Very well, this might be it. I stole this Pokemon 5 years ago in Aspertia, so it seems likely that it is the Pokemon that you're talking about. But now, it only listens to my commands. Such is the fate of Pokemon that are trapped in Pokeballs. What? Don't mess with me, that's someone else's Pokemon! I feel sorry for Pokemon. They're ruled by Pokeballs and the whims of their trainers. Lord Ghetsis spoke of Pokemon liberation 2 years ago simply for his own ambitions, and if his plans had succeeded, many Pokemon would have been saved. This Liepard, well, you knew it as a Purloin. If it had been released, it might have returned to you. Well then, you there, I won't let you interfere with Lord Ghetsis' plans! Oh boy, so we have yet another battle. I kind of just want to wrap up this whole event so that next episode will actually be the main big event. So two-parter probably coming tomorrow. I'm not sure. I probably should have used Hammer Arm though. But yeah, I'll basically do what I did last year with Black and White, where basically it was part 1 and part 2 was for each game. So Black 2 and White 2 respectively will be for you know, the 2 version mascots, which I won't spoil, but you probably know about already. So next up is going to be Absol, another dark type little dude, man. Should probably just speed this up. I mean, he's just the little Shadow Traid dude. I don't know if we actually have to battle all 3 of them, but I'm hoping not, because that would take a really long time. But hey, you have yet another Pawniard. Isn't that great? Taste the power of my Hammer Arm. If we do have to battle all 3 of them, though, I'll just go ahead and skip over them because we've already battled them before, and all they really have is Pawniards and Absols, so I don't know. You're not done yet! Okay, we gotta battle 2 more of them. Even if I lose, Lord Ghetsis simply has to win! Okay, so there we go. We took out all 3 of them, and now I will return this Pokemon to you. Considering what Lord Ghetsis is about to do, I have no further need of it. Hey, Orange, if we let Team Plasma do whatever they want, there will be more sad Pokemon like Purloin and Kyurem. Well, that's motivation enough for me, Moze. It looks like we have to stop Team Plasma at all costs. So that is what we will do next episode. Thank you all for watching, and see you all next time as we take on the main event.